bit about peace in the Jewish tradition.
Hello, everyone. So thank you so much, Dr. Akhtar, and thank you so much, FIU, and for all the people who are able to organize this wonderful event. I wanted to share with you a short insight on peace from the Torah tradition, from Jewish wisdom. So if we look at Genesis chapter 11, after the flood, famous Noah's flood, so we have the Tower of Babel, famous Tower of Babel, that we find the people united by one language, by one dialect, one way of looking at the world. And what they desire to do is they say, let us build a tower with its head, with its top into the heaven. And the reasoning for why they do this is they say, lest we spread. So they were concerned that as the population was growing, that as the population was starting to sprawl out onto the land, what will happen? They'll lose their one language. They'll start becoming diverse. They'll start developing different ways of looking at things, different ways, different dialects, different ways of understanding. So what they said was, let us build a tower with its head into the heaven as a way of a national landmark, so that everyone, wherever they are, will always be united by one distinct central area. And God sees this, and obviously he's not so happy, and he destroys the tower, and he switches their languages, and subsequently they all spread across the land. The rabbis in the Midrashic text, so they explain, they see this and they say, what were they trying to do? They were trying to wage war against God. And the question is, where did they get this from? Like, the text clearly says they were just trying to build the tower with its head to the heavens, so lest they spread. What the rabbis are trying to tell us is not that they literally were trying to wage war, but that God runs his world with diversity. God runs his world with differences, with uniqueness. And when one tries to stifle that, when one tries to supplant some form of overarching, crush all that diversity by building a tower, forcing everyone into one way of looking at the world, they are essentially waging war against God. Their reasoning was accurate, right? Diversity is scary, it's chaotic, it creates contention, it creates difficulty getting along with one another. But God says, that's exactly what I want. What I want is there for there to be unique and differences. I want there for there to be different languages, different ways of looking at the world. Peace in Hebrew, the word peace is shalom. It comes from the word of shalem, whole, integrated, integrity. Not civility. Civility is quiet. It's not rocking the boat. It's not being contentious. It's going back to Thanksgiving, to your family, and not talking politics and religion, right? Why? Not to rock the boat, not to be too contentious. In the Jewish tradition, it's no. There's going to be yelling, there's going to be shouting, there's going to be disagreement, there's going to be people fighting with one another because we're diverse, and that's beautiful. And that's what we want. We want all of the diverse elements of the world around us to be integrated into one. And when all of the diverse elements within their diversity are able to integrate, that is when we reach true shalom, true peace. In the Midrash, we say, God only created his world for one thing, that is shalom, that is for peace. He wants all of the unique, diverse elements of the world around us, within ourselves, within our communities, in our nations, in our world, to be integrated into one within the diversity, and only then can we accept true unity and true shalom. So my blessing is that we'll be able to achieve true shalom, not just civility, which is important, but not just civility, but true peace. Thank you.